Today we're going to be giving you a review of the Fuji Q5 Platinum. We'll go over differences between it and the mini mites from Fuji, what's different about the Q5 compared to others like the Q4, 3, and lower. Main differences with that will be the sound level that they produce. The Q5 does have sound dampening, but it is louder than the Q3 and 4, mainly because there's more turbine power in this unit. The Q5 comes with a cleaning kit, extra filters for the turbine, your main supply hose, and a whip hose. The turbine itself is a bit larger profile than the mini mite series. It also is the one unit in the Fuji series that allows for adjustable pressure. That helps you to dial in your pressure for different finishes. So if you're using a stain that's a thinner product, you can really cut down the output. You'll notice here, when I turn the unit on, you can hear the motor adjust output pressure based on my knob. You can also notice it's relatively quiet. So the Q5 is one of the quietest turbines on the market. It gives you about a 60 decibel rating 20 feet away. The unit also has some heat dampening built into the turbine box. And you can see that if you look at a mini mite, they have much smaller air intake area versus the Q5 has a larger box to allow for greater heat distribution as it's being used, and a larger intake surface area so that you get more air through the box and greater distribution, and that creates heat dampening when you're running this for a long time. If I leave it on and I test my spray gun's air source, there's no heat being created. Turbines are generally heat producing as they create the air volume needed for finishing. And that heat can create finish changes, particularly with solvent-borne products that are sensitive. The Q5 comes with one of the 3 guns Fuji offers. This is the T70. You can also get a T75 gravity gun or the GXPC gun, which is a small 400cc touch-up cup. I will show the Q5 here spraying Emerald from Sherwin-Williams, which is a cabinet latex. This unit produces 9.5 pounds of output pressure. That's as high as most turbines. Some on the market, like the 6-stage cap spray 115, will give you a slightly higher PSI output if you're using it as a bleeder gun. So good output, and we'll show atomization of the Q5, and you kind of see the differences here about the unit. All right, so we're going to show you the Q5 in action. This has a 1-3 tip. The T70, one of the advantages, it has a semi-pressurized siphon cup, so air is cheated off of the back of the gun to help push material out the cup. So it's not a true pressure cup in that you can't invert and spray very well, but it does give you quite a bit of material. And we'll show you the Q5 at full output. This is with Sherwin-Williams Emerald and a 1-3 tip. So you can see the output is pretty good. Now if I cut down the pressure, I'm going to get a lot less atomization and orange peel. But if you're shooting a stain or something thin, that variable pressure control on the turbine is a very helpful thing. We'll also show it on the wood over here. The Q5 offers a lot of output and performance at a fairly decent price point, and you can see it gets good atomization as well as being quieter than the mini mites and less heat buildup. From that little bit of spraying, I still have cool air coming out of the tip of my gun. So the Q5 gives you good atomization. We've used it on the cabinet grade enamel and provides great atomization, a quiet platform, doesn't generate heat, and adjustable pressure settings on the turbine. If you're looking for a quality unit that'll let you spray cabinet latex, conversion varnish, even some automotive work if you wanted, though we prefer compressed air gun for that. The Q5 is a great option. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below.